you guys want a story about me that's kind of embarrassing that I can talk about?
Yes.
All right. So this does involve somewhat changing. So this does technically involve a locker room of sorts, a pseudo locker room, if you will. So I was going for track in 8th grade, I believe, and I wanted to sign up because I was my nickname was Speedy. I ran everywhere, and I'm like, I can be a little runny boy. I could run the track in the field and do the sports because sports is pretty cool. So now, unfortunately, what I did not realize is that it was a walk-on team. So that's why I got on, because apparently I was extremely slow comparatively. But the day of tryouts, I went and I was dating my first girlfriend at the time, and I was like, oh, I smell bad. I do not wish to smell bad in front of girlfriend. So I was like, all right, why don't I go put on deodorant? Bathroom is closed. Do you remember our middle school at all? Like, do you remember how it looked from like where
Hell no, I don't remember at
Okay,
all.
you go out to the left of the cafeteria, and there'd be two bathrooms. The ladies on the left and the men's on the right. But there was a little bit of the missing grate in the men's room. Now I looked around, I didn't see anybody there, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna put on deodorant. Like, that's not a fucking crime. So I go and I crawl through. Marissa wasn't the first. No, she was not. So I crawl through the grate, and I end up like just kind of bullshit. And then like a monitor or some shit, like one of like the people that like monitors the hallways and shit, just came over, busts in, and is like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing, you dumbass?" I'm like, I just put on deodorant. The fuck. So they ended up taking me down to the assistant principal's office. His head looked like a penis. I respected the hell out of him. I just need to share that. That's just a funny little fact. I go in there and I did my defense mechanism that has worked every time in life. I started crying my eyes out. I was like, I'm sorry. I was just trying to put on deodorant. They're like, oh, it's okay, Peter. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And I walked out and as soon as my back was, you couldn't see my face anymore. I was like, yeah.
I like that shit. That's a good story.
Thank you.